Rays of mellow sunlight filtered through the canopy, penetrating through the leaves and casting their unearthly golden luminescence over the ground. The fresh aromas of wildlife surrounded Herja. Birds would echo their sweet songs as she stood alone within the woodland. Every morning when she woke, she would arm herself with her father's shield, sword and helm, ready his horse and take herself deep within the dense forest. There she would practice and lose herself for hours in attempting to learn the prowess of combat. She had constructed herself an opponent using various logs, branches, leaves and dirt. She used fishing nets to bind it together. Herja aspired to become a fierce warrior like her mother before her. One afternoon during one of her sparring sessions, she caught a glimpse of a young boy stood observing her. She quickly raised her shield, lifted her sword and stood in a defensive position. "You must be incredibly brave or incredibly stupid to sneak upon a warrior," she bellowed. The young boy sniggered and began to approach her. "Warrior, you say? I see nothing but a frightened little lamb playing at war." This irritated Herja immensely. Her blood began to boil. "You know nothing of me or what I am capable of. You know nothing of my skills with a blade," she said arrogantly. He raised his hand and gestured it to his left. "Ah yes, your fearsome opponent I see standing there. He does indeed look like a formidable foe." Seeing red, Herja attempted to strike the boy, missing at every opportunity. In her frustration, she dropped her shield and left herself open and vulnerable. The young boy took full advantage. He tackled her into the dirt, knocked her sword out of her hand and pinned her to the ground. Herja was only petite in stature and was unable to pull free. It was in that moment she realised how helpless she was. As he looked into her eyes, he began to smile. As he released her from his grip, he tucked a strand of her hair behind her ear. He proceeded to stand up and brush the dirt off himself. He then extended his arm and offered her his hand and helped her to her feet. "Your skills are indeed those of a legend," he teased. Herja couldn't help but let out a chuckle. This was soon to be the man she'd come to know as Asbjorn Eriksson. 20 or so years had passed since the day they had first met. Through the many years which had passed, she could think of no man that she'd rather serve, no soulmate she'd rather love, and no father she'd rather have for her son and future king than him.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Raiders of the Adriatic with a very, very poorly Asbjorn, who is very ill at the moment. Hopefully it's not going to kill us. Hopefully it's not too much of a serious illness. We still don't have a physician as we can't seem to find a decent one for some reason, which is very annoying. It's a shame that our wife can't just heal us considering she is a great healer, but with how the game mechanics work, we can't make her health physician for some reason, which is really infuriating. We were involved in that holy war where Duke Guy of southern Italy, well, middle Italy, has tried to take our lands in a holy war, but we managed to crush his host in the lands of Amiar and push him back, and he's now in an independence war with Italy, so the chances are he's going to get absolutely crushed. We don't really need to worry about him too much, thankfully. We have changed a few names. We now have the barony of Asfjord here, as we have a nice ford running up into these mountains, and then we actually changed the barony as well to the barony of Falkenberg, which I believe means like Eagle Mountain. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Jonas let me know in the Discord. I'm pretty sure it was Eagle Mountain or something like that. So it sounded pretty cool, and as that's our first province up in the mountains, I thought that would be a very cool and fitting name. Our wife Sigrid is pregnant again, and our children are now at an age that we can start giving them guardians. Freya, of course, we did send off to Bjorn Murdoch, I think it was, but our son Sigbjorn is now 5. I'm pretty sure at 5 they can have a guardian, I'm pretty sure, so we will educate him ourselves, along with our other son, Asbjorn, who's got some very nice hair for a young lad. He's also picked up the bossy trait. Wow, 5 martial. He does have his martial education, which is good. We will educate him ourselves as well. We'll clear those notifications. And what we could do, how old was Gunnar's daughter? Because he did have a daughter who is 5. And she does have the hail trait. And he does have a son now and another daughter. So, yeah, let's see if we can arrange a marriage between her and our son Sigbjorn. Asbjorn already has the hail trait. Then again, Asbjorn might be better. They've both got the hail trait. There's a good chance their children will definitely inherit it because of that. yeah, let's keep the inheritable traits together. So let's send that proposal to marry him to one of our new vassals' children, and I'm pretty sure that one of the others had a child. Was it Aid who had a daughter? Yes, he did, and she's 4, Halla, and she's got the Hail trait as well. Perfect, so we'll arrange a marriage between her and Sigbjorn. Perfect, so we've married betrothed our 2 sons to 2 of our loyal men's daughters, which will hopefully keep them very happy and on side going forward, and unite our kingdom to be a lot more solid and a lot more stable once Asbjorn does, of course, die. Hopefully that's not going to be for a while yet. I want to at least found our kingdom title before that inevitably happens. Now, there's not much else that we can do at present. We can create the Duchy of Dulkjar, but we don't have enough gold to do that at present, which is fine. Try and increase opinion of one of our mayors. I'm not going to do that, to be honest. I'm not really bothered about our Greek mayors for now, but we could do with... Can we actually romance our wife or attempt to seduce her, sleeping with her and possibly making her your lover? Well, yeah, let's actually try and make our other wife our lover. She should be anyway. We've already obviously got Herja as our soulmate, who of course we had the introduction POV from this episode. It'd be nice if we could get another child with her. And she's actually friends with Sigrid, which is interesting. So they actually do get on, which I'm surprised by. It's nice that our 2 wives get on. Brilliant. But yeah, let's unpause. And let's see what it's going to bring for us today down in the lands of Sapphire Land. Now, of course, the army of the Italian host did retreat up here into northern Italy. So we'll leave them to it. And we've formed an alliance with Count Aid. Perfect, of Asford. And to the impeccable Jarl Asbjorn of Sapphire Land, I accept your marriage proposal. Your courtier, Tyke, and my acquaintance, Hafrid. Oh yeah, we arranged a marriage for Tyke, of course, and there we go. That's that marriage accepted. We've just got to wait for Gunnar to hopefully accept the betrothal between our other son and his daughter. And that actually has just reminded me that I've not introduced our new custom characters, have I? So let's get onto that. We, of course, have 2 more new custom characters, so let's get to those. They'll be at the bottom of our court somewhere. I'm pretty sure that I've already pinned them as important characters. Yes, I have. So we have Rifa Odroga, who is pretty cool. He's a bit of a martial character, which is good. It gives us an extra champion. He's brave, zealous, and honest. Decent traits. Seems like a decent, honourable guy. He's a skilled tactician, an aggressive attacker, quick, and a Viking raider. So he's going to be very, very good for us. Let's find him a spouse if we can. I'm guessing there's not going to really be anybody with inheritable traits. I think we've actually used up most of them. And no, we haven't. There's actually one here with the quick trait. There's one here with the beautiful trait, but she's pretty old. She's not going to give him children. Wow, there's one there with the intelligent trait. Shame that she's 44. Let's go for this younger one then, who's 26 with the quick trait. Perfect. So that should be Rifa or Rafa sorted out. And then our other one was, yet again, another Bjorn. I think we've had a Bjorn every episode. It is a cool name though. Love the sigil as well. The black raven / falcon. I think it's a falcon, but it looks more like a raven, to be honest. It looks really nice. Red and black always go so well. And Bjorn Munin, who is wrathful, diligent, callous, a tough soldier, an aggressive attacker, and a reaver. So again, another awesome Viking character. And he's only 20. There's not really any younger inheritable trait bride. So let's look for all, and let's see if we can find a younger bride for him. It would be good if we could find a Norse bride, but if not, a Croatian or Serbian bride will do, as that is obviously the lands that we're now in. There are some young, there's 23-year-old Croatian here, but he's only 20. I'd like to get someone at least 20. A lot of Russian brides coming up, which is interesting. Another Croatian, but 23 yet again. Is there not any younger than that? Let's have a look for age and get all the ones who are younger. So we've got an 18-year-old Russian here, a 19-year-old Norse, but she does have the frail trait, which is not really what we want, is it, to be honest? Russian, they're all Russian. There's a Norse one here who's 23. She's a little bit older. She'll do. Perfect. There we go. That gets him sorted. Did we pin him? And yes, we already have pinned him. Perfect. And let's unpause again. And finally, wait and see what's going to happen with this war. Now, I'm hoping they come back. We could, to be honest, go and take their capital. We might. Do you know what? Let's do that. Let's sail over. It's going to cost us 4 gold, but that's fine. Let's sail over and start getting some of their lands under siege. We might actually get some money from this war that we don't actually want. We, of course, did offer a white piece, and I'm guessing it's still going to be the same. Yep, he's not willing to go for that white piece, which is a bit stupid on his part, considering he is at war with Italy. So, also, a thing that looks pretty cool now, if we actually go on to cultures, and perfect, we have now formed an alliance with Count Gunnar, which is perfect, and those other weddings have been announced. But yes, if you look in our northern lands now, the northern lands of Sapphireland are now Norse culture. So we've got a lot of Norsemen now in these lands, which is perfect. This has actually changed to Croatian, which is interesting. We've still got one here that's Greek down in Odinrith, but we are currently, as we speak, trying to convert that to Norse. So hopefully soon all this will be Norse as well, which is hopefully going to obviously improve our control over this county as well moving forward. Is this some Byzantine Empire ships? Yes, it is. To the impressive Asbjorn, I gladly accept your marriage proposal. I will graciously take the hand of your courtier, Bjorn. She's a very attractive Viking lady. Very, very nice. Very Scandinavian with the blonde hair and blue eyes. Right, let's get these ships over here then. Yeah, we'll go towards their capital. We'll make our way towards it, keeping an eye out for their men. And what is this? Where is this Byzantine army going? Who are they currently at war with? They are defending against the invasion of Kingdom of East Francia. So they're getting involved with stuff far from home. We'll leave them to it. It's a bit annoying that they are walking through our territory, but we'll try to ignore that. I just want to get this war over with so that we can actually concentrate on doing a big raid. We've got enough manpower now that we could plan some huge raid. We could go and raid Venice, which would be awesome. Something a bit closer to home. But I can't wait for the days when we have enough manpower, like several thousand, and we can raid Rome or go down to Egypt and raid Cairo and Alexandria. Vikings raiding the ancient pyramids for loot and treasure. It's just such an awesome sight, and the possibilities for storytelling there is so cool and awesome. I can't wait for stuff like that in the future of the series. With a tired yet blissful smile, Sigrid presents me with a perfect little son. Who will you become, my child, and what shall I call you? And perfect. He has inherited the comely trait, which is very nice. Right, what name should we call you? You've got the nice Norse blonde hair as well from your mother, which is interesting. Not after an ancestor. Let's look for a good Norse name. I'd like to go something that we've not used yet. Like, we've had a lot of Bjorns and Asbjorn, Sigbjorn and stuff like that around. It'd be nice to have something very different. Obviously not something too towards the gods. I don't really want to call him like Odin. Would be a little bit extreme. Aslak? Aslak. I do like Aslak. That sounds cool. Yes, let's call you Asbjorn Erikson. Perfect. Another son. That's 3 sons now, so at least we've got plenty of strong young sons. And here we are with our army over here, including our sellswords, of course, that we've got, our mercenaries. The Croatian army are off somewhere. Who are you fighting at present? Nobody. They're just attacking someone in a holy war. That's fine. We will be going for Croatia as soon as our truce does expire. And we're easily going to be able to siege this land, which is perfect. 3 months. It's not going to take too long with Asbjorn in charge. That lag is so annoying. Has anybody else had bad lag ever since the create your own character update? Because I never had any trouble with CK3 when it first came out, and I don't have any other trouble with any other games. My computer is more than powerful enough to handle this game. Yet ever since that update, I've been riddled with lag, and I've got no idea why. No idea why at all. Whether it's just something to do with that update and it'll go when we get another new update, I don't know. Hopefully it does, because I don't know where it's coming from. And we've lost the trait ill. Perfect. I actually forgot all about that, so I'm glad that has passed. As I woke this morning and saw rays of sunshine falling through my window, it took me a moment to realise I had slept soundly for the first time in weeks. I did not wake up coughing once. I'm glad to be well again. Perfect. Thank goodness for that. And this is about to fall very, very soon. We're at 17% now. I'm not interested in seeing this war out to 100%. I don't want that, to be honest. I want to be able to end this war in white peace as soon as possible. I don't want to be wasting manpower for the sake of wasting manpower in this petty war. They started it. I'm not going to gain any land from it. I just want it over with as soon as possible. And perfect. We actually managed to gain 17 gold from that siege, which is awesome. What do we have here? We have another barony and a city, another barony here. Let's go for the coast. Oh, we will actually lose manpower by going to that one, so we'll go to this one instead. But before we do that, let's see if we can offer white peace yet. And they will now accept the white peace. I thought as much. So let's sail our men back home. At least we get that war over with, and then we can concentrate on what we want to do. To the evil Jarl Asbjorn, may your wisdom ever elude you. I accept your offer of peace. Let us put this conflict behind us. So be it. Perfect. So we could now plan a raid. Or we could do a bit more money, because I want to create that other duchy. But I do want more land, because we need to start landing these custom courtiers. As unfortunately, at present, by having them unlanded, some of them are tending to leave our court for other things. So we do need to try and get that under our control. Let's disband all of our armies for now. Let's see, can we actually declare war on these again? Or do we have... No, we actually don't have a truce with these anymore. So we could actually conquer that entire counter, which we could then give away. How strong is this guy? 148 men. My god, that would be such an easy victory on our part. What about this kingdom here? He's got 287. We still have a truce with him, so we can't go to war with him. And I'm guessing it's going to be the same with Croatia. I don't think enough time's passed. No, it hasn't. So this is the only one that we can go for at present anyway. And they have raided us several times, so I would like to get my revenge on them. So let's declare war. And we will conquer that entire county, which is only going to cost us 75 prestige. And we've got a hell of a lot of prestige at the moment, which is awesome. So, declare war. Let's make a new rally point. Nice and down here, right on the border. And at this rally point, let's raise all our men. At least then we can make use of... I don't want to extend that, actually. But at least then we can make use of our mercenaries for this war. Make the most of them while we can. Aid's wounded, so I don't want to risk him, so we'll get ourselves in charge, and there is literally only one barony to take here. This is going to be an easy war slaughter. Maybe we can get a decent captive that we'll be able to ransom for a nice bit of coin, but if not, this is going to be a very, very quick war and a very, very easy take of land. We lost 23 men in that battle, and we slaughtered their entire army. Only 4 men managed to escape with their lives, and this is going to be a pretty easy and quick siege, I'd imagine. After my army set up camp, I hear a commotion coming from my champion's lodgings. Investigating the disturbance, I find Count Aid and Guthrum in the middle of a heated argument, while several onlookers edge them on. Deliver a speech about unity to the crowd. Now, we've only got 43% chance of that happening, which is a shame, but if it does go through, we gain a lot of martial points, their opinion of us increases, and we get 150 prestige, but 43-57, I know it's almost 50-50, but whenever it's a 50-50 on Crusader Kings, I always find it goes against what you'd like. And as I foreseen, it did. A brawl has started. My pleas for us to put aside our differences fall on deaf ears, as this spat turns into an all-out brawl. Drinks and food go flying as people start throwing tankards and packs around. Well, we might as well join in, hadn't we? Why not? And we gain 150 prestige anyway, and 100 martial lifestyle points, which is perfect. Hopefully we'll get to spend a little bit more of those in the future. I'm so happy with how this series is going still, guys. I know I thank you a lot, but I can't thank you enough for how well this series is going. As I did lose a lot of motivation lately with the channel. I don't know why. I was just really struggling with my content lately and feeling that it wasn't good enough. But then this series has really perked me back up and got me back into creating again. I just want to keep pumping these videos out while I'm enjoying it so much, and while you guys are enjoying it, that's the main thing. So thank you so much for that. Thank you for all the submissions of characters and lands as well that we keep using. Don't forget to keep throwing them at us, especially as we continue to expand. And that Holy War music is so loud, even though we're not even in a Holy War. So annoying how loud that is. We are still converting the faith in this county, which is almost 2/3 of the way now. Promoting culture happens so quick, so it's going to be awesome that this is now going to change, and we're still increasing our control in that county, so hopefully that will also get better soon. I'm hoping to get this episode up before the new year, but it might not be, so if it is up before the new year, I hope you all have a brilliant new year and enjoy your New Year's Eves, don't get too drunk. If not, and it's come out afterwards, then I hope you had a good New Year. Good New Year's Eve. And we have managed to capture a mayor in battle, which is perfect. Can we ransom him? Yes, we can, for 30 gold. Oh, yes, very nice indeed. That was an easy battle. I don't even know why they decided to attack us with 54 men. We slaughtered 50 of them. Lost 12 of our own, though, so they gave it a good go, to be fair to them. Managed to ransom him for 30 gold. Perfect. Gets us up to nearly 200 gold. If we get some gold in this siege, That would be epic, giving us enough to almost create that new duchy. But at least by taking this, we can finally start eating inwards in towards land. And perfect, we have taken a foe. Can we ransom him? Yep, for 25 gold, so we'll do that, and then we'll end the war afterwards. So, enforced demands. We've got to wait until he pays his ransom. At least then we can get the most out of this for ourselves. And he has accepted for his wife, and now we will enforce demands and end that war. Perfect. Oh, sapphire land. I love this blue. This is like my favourite colour. And the war is over. But we are now in a new war. You're the new target of the Holy War for the county of Zahumajai. Okay. Would we be able to offer a white peace to you? No, you actually still want to attack us, Croatia. Fair enough, if that's what you want. We'll completely destroy your lands. We'll march through these mountains and finish you off. Is this the enemy army? Yes, no, it's just a hostile army. Okay, but we do now have new lands to give away. We did have a name for this one, didn't we? I'm pretty sure it was Amir came up with a really cool name for this mountain region. Oh, what's that? We've got a mine or something there, which is cool. But we do need to give this land away. Well, give some land away as we're now over our domain limit. And next in line is Talir, who is finally going to get some well-deserved land. So, let's grant you a title, my friend, and let's have a look. What have we got? We've got the County of Vinland, which is this one. County of Ragusa. That's the very far south. We could give you that very southern land, or we could give you the mountain land. I do like the idea of having you all very coastal, to be honest. So, let's give you... Where was that? Let's give you Vinland. We're all close. No, actually, no. Let's give you that most southern land down here. Grant title. Perfect. Tolir Vamuli becomes your vassal. Perfect. Another powerful vassal. Right, so let's go and finish this irritating war that we've now got on the go. 2 titles can be created. We can create 2 duchies. Awesome. Once we get enough gold. Was it 250 that we needed? Yes, we're not far off. We're not far off having enough gold there. But now we're going to have to end, unfortunately, this very petty war that we're involved with. It's a shame that we can't just end it in white peace. It's a shame that they won't go for that. I'm not surrendering because they're actually trying to take... Or is it our war for... Holy war for the county of... Ah, yeah, it's our land. That's a shame. I was thinking if it was a war that we was waging on them, that would have been awesome to take a little bit more land. And perfect. Count Gier of Odinrith has finished the promote culture task. And look at him with his very nice beard and hair. He's grown that lovely. Why has he got a diplomat thing, though, when he's a steward? No idea. He's got the duty focus for his lifestyle perk, which is interesting. Loving the beard, though. Still not had a child, even though he's got a wife and 3 concubines. He needs to hurry up and start pumping his seed about. But that's perfect that he's now converted another one of our lands. So let's get him doing that elsewhere. Promote our culture in Asford, as I think that the others are all definitely our culture now, aren't they? Yes, so if we can get the Norse culture in this middle bit, and then start spreading it down the coast. Perfect. Right, so is this only... it's a city. I didn't realise. Right, let's go for the barony of Hilevano. And I'm pretty sure Croatia didn't have a lot of manpower, so we could probably actually... yeah, it's got 54 men. We could very easily then instead let's station some besiegers. The sting of rejection. You're a prospective man, Asbjorn, but I do not like you that way, says Sigrid, and quietly invokes Odin. Only Odin knows what the future might hold for us. Oh, yes, of course. Okay, so she loses some opinion of us, which is a shame. Let's move the 1.2 thousand men to this barony here. And the 300. I don't know why you didn't stay there. Let's get Batar in charge of you. Why not? Let him get in on the action. He's not really got in on the action for a while. I just want that 250 gold now so that we can create that duchy. Can we offer white peace yet? No, we'll not accept. Ah, is there actually... Oh, God. Oh, God. The Queen of Italy is actually involved in this war in their favour. Oh, shit. I did not realise that. That is not good. Didn't realise Italy was involved. If Italy actually managed to win their war... Yes, they've actually took that land back then. Shit. Right. What should we go for now? Organised march. Our movement speed improves. Parthian tactics, no point. We haven't got any cavalry. A man's home, controlled territory, defender advantage. That could work for us in the future, considering people may go for holy wars against us. So let's get more bonuses for fighting on home soil. Why not? And now that we're here, let's station besiegers again and move the next amount of men over to the next barony. Try and take as many of these as possible. We do need a commander here. Let's get Arifa in charge of that. Just try and take some of that land. Get this over with as quickly as possible. Now that I know Italy's involved, I'm a little bit wary and a little bit nervous. So I want to get this over with as quickly as possible. As soon as we can offer white peace, I'm going for it. We need to get that war over with. And simple stone quarries have been constructed in several of our lands, which is perfect. Mercenary company contract expiring soon. That is not good. We're going to lose a lot of manpower there. And Sigrid's pregnant again. Perfect. 16%. Can we offer white peace at 16%? Yes, we can. Thank God for that. We need to get that war over with before Italy start bringing their manpower eastward. And perfect. The war is over. Let's disband all of our men then. The mercenary company is about to end very soon. How much is our manpower now? 1,500, but obviously that includes the mercenary band. So without the mercenary band, it's just shy of 800. So we need to let that recover a little bit. And then hopefully we can start going raiding. We need to do a bit of raiding. We need to improve that money. Do we still have a truce with you? No, we don't. So we could actually conquer that county, take all of that land. I'm guessing we're definitely going to have a truce with Croatia, unfortunately. Yes, we are. So while we still got that mercenary band, let's declare war on you. Conquer the county of Dolpjar. Get that under control before it gets taken by somebody else, because it's obviously going to happen at some point. Let's move this rally point right to on the border of this land. One of our lands is under siege, that's fine. And let's raise all of our armies here. And they've actually got their men straight away in our lands, which is fine. Aid's leading this army, but I'd rather lead it ourselves for now, just in case. Let's go and attack them, crush their army. And then they have got 2 baronies in here, but we're probably only going to have to get 1 under siege. It's going to be an absolute crushing victory in our favour, and we've actually managed to capture somebody and put ourselves straight up to 50%. We lost 36 men to their 385, which is perfect. Can we ransom this person that we took prisoner? Unfortunately not, by the looks of it. And let's march on to their capital and get that under siege. It's a shame that we can't try and ransom that person. I was hoping that we'd be able to get ourselves a nice bit of gold there, but it appears that's not going to be the case. But yeah, I definitely want to take this land before Bulgaria or Byzantium try and take it. At least then we're bordering Rashka as well, which we could try and take land. I'm pretty sure this is a pagan land, isn't it? Yes, it's still part of Serbia, and the mercenary company has been disbanded, which is a shame. But we still have 1,000 men even without it. To the hysterical Jarl Asbjorn. Your false religion has kept your subjects in the darkness for too long. In the name of God, I shall bring the true faith to them and free them from your blasphemy. Okay, so you're a Greek guy with 800 men. Who even are you? Oh, okay. So you're part of Byzantium. Okay. Do you have allies? Allied to... Okay, so we're the Prince of Benevento. And were you allied to anyone else? Allied to another small land as well. That's a shame. That's annoying. That's unfortunate. We'd best end this war quickly then, because they've got a lot of manpower. This is the only problem now. We're going to get a lot of holy wars start coming towards us, and they've had both their allies join. We don't really have any allies, so this could be bad. If we get this under control, we'll hopefully gain a lot more manpower by doing this. What was that holy war actually for? What bit of land are they trying to take? Just this tiny bit of land here. That's okay. At least it's only a small bit of land. We'll try and defend from there. We do have that defensive advantage, of course, now. Cradled by death. When the midwife finally exits the birth chamber with a soft, crying bundle in her arms, relief washes over me. Then I see the look on her face. I'm sorry, my lord. Lady Sigrid, words fail her, but the tone of her voice says it all. 1 life has been extinguished, but 2 new lives have just begun. I must stay strong for my children. Oh no, she died. Death in childbirth. Oh no. Not Sigrid. That is devastating news that she's died, but she has given us twins. She has given us a son and a daughter with the beautiful trait, and a twin. We'll name her after... we'll name the daughter after the mother to honour her, Sigrid. And we will name the son. Has he gained anything? No, he's not. We will name him... Ivar. We've not had an Ivar yet, so let's do that. We are going to gain stress from this, unfortunately, though. And we've now got a new priestess. Let's have a look who is our new priest. Oh, we can actually raise our crown authority, so we will do that. Try and get better authority over our people. We are now unmarried. Can we make our concubine Herja our main wife? I'm pretty sure that we can. Yes. So we'll marry Herja as our new first queen. Oh, petty queen Herja, my honeycomb, to think that I can embrace you openly now with the blessing of both Freya and the people around us. I am the happiest man alive. Come here, wife of mine. Okay, so we've married her, but it is obviously devastating that Sigrid has died, but at least she's given us 2 children before she did pass. We need to win this war badly, considering, is this the enemy army here? Yes, there's the enemy army. They have split it in 2, which could work in our favour if we can take them on separately. That could go massively in our favour. This is about to end. They've gone straight for our capital, though, the bastards. So we do need to watch out for that. Let's just see if this gives us the 100%. Surely this will give us the 100%. It is the capital. It'd be even better if perfect, and we have managed to capture a valuable hostage as well, who we can ransom for, 10 gold, is that it? We'll do that anyway, we may as well. We may as well get what we can, and we've got several that we can actually ransom by the looks of it. It puts us up to 90%, which is fine, as we can crush this army and get 100%. At least we managed to get a bit of gold out of it, which will allow us to create that duchy, which we are going to need to create several duchies before we can create that kingdom title. Hopefully this battle will give us the 100% that we need. Our champion, Ragnar Bloodaxe, ripped the head off Baron Borna and became a berserker. Awesome. So we've now got a new berserker within our ranks. Perfect. We've managed to capture Miroslav, who we can't ransom, unfortunately, but we can now enforce demands and end the war, giving us more land. Sapphire land looking a little bit more fatter now, a little bit more chunkier, a little bit more in land, but now we have got the dreaded army here that we need to take down. But we could... Wooden barracks have been constructed. A scheme at court. My spy master has come to me with a discovery. He is certain that my vassal, Mayor Branimir, is scheming against my priestess. Let the traitor be known to all. Throw him in jail. Whether true or not, I will not accuse him. Throw him in jail. He's a Greek, isn't he? We can replace him, hopefully, with somebody of Norse descent then by doing so. We are over our domain limit again, so we can now... Oh, we've got 2 prisoners that we can ransom as well. Our prisoner, Bellamar, who's worth 100. Wow. Wounded, insightful thinker. Wow, yes, ransom him for 100 gold. That's awesome. And then we've also got the prisoner, Mayor. 30 gold. Or we could revoke title. Could we get away with revoking that city? Loses 80% opinion of you for 10 years. Revoke my title. Grows closer to forming a rivalry with you. Revoking does not incur tyranny. Yeah, we'll revoke the title then, and we can give that city to somebody else. You should grant De Javera to someone. Is that the city? Barony title. Yeah, we're going to do that anyway. Right, so we've got 2 lands that we need to give away, so that means that we can land 2 more courtiers. Now, I'm pretty sure that the next 2 in line were Bjorn Merchad and Carl Larsen Link. So, Bjorn Merchad, let's grant you the title of, where haven't we given it away? Ragusa could work. Let's give you the county of Ragusa. Perfect. He now becomes our vassal. And we're still 1 over, so we can give away another one. Oh, and he's had a son. Nice. Who has gained the giant and quick trait. Awesome. Samundra. Nice name, but wow. Awesome that he's a giant and quick. And then... Where was the other guy? It was Jonas's character, wasn't it? Where are you? There we go. Carl, who hasn't had a child yet, but hopefully once he gets landed, he will do so. Let's grant him the title. What do we give him? We still have Vinland, which is coastal. So yeah, we'll grant him the title of Vinland. There we go. Carl Larsen Links became our vassal. Perfect. So that's some new vassals. I am still very worried about this war to the north, though. They've got 1,500 men to our 1,000. We do have enough money that we could hire a mercenary band. I don't really want to, unless I really have to. I'd rather spend that money on creating those duchies, but we do have a lot of... this is a hard one. It's so annoying that we can't create men-at-arms through prestige. Let's have a look at what... Let's raise... Oh, we shouldn't have done that. Oh, no, we can do that. Let's raise extra men and see what we can raise back home. And then let's... It's only one man by the looks of it. It's not a lot of man. But then let's look into the mercenaries. There's the army of Ore, which is 748 men. And they're all light foot men. They could help. They're not too dear. 123 gold. Let's hire them. Yeah, that may be enough manpower. Let's march them onto the barony of Morco together. And that might give us enough manpower. And we've still got enough gold there that if... Let's spend that gold. Let's create some men-at-arm regiments. Why not? Let's create some... well, we've already got armoured footmen. Let's create some pikemen. Which we can do. And that leaves us with 57 gold, which might be enough to actually... Ooh, let's go for some bowmen, because we've just hired some light footmen. Let's get ourselves some archers. Perfect. That's all our gold gone. But we can now raise more manpower. And let's march them all up into Vinland. And hopefully that's going to give us enough manpower to get rid of these foreign invaders. Oh my god, yes, and I forgot about that ransom for 100 gold. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Do we still have that guy in our prison as well, by the way? Because if we do... Yes, we do. So we've still got you. Let's... What could we rent? You're not worth anything. You're worth 10 gold. And we've got some other people still. Let's execute you. Because you were plotting against us. We've got you, who's a decent learning man. Can we ransom you for anything? Nothing really, only for a favour. And what about you? Could we ransom you for anything? Only for a favour. Are either of you decent at anything? You're not decent at anything, so we will execute you. All friends and lovers of Milorad will lose 30% opinion of us. That's fine. We gain dread and piety through doing it, and you're also foreign as well, aren't you? So we'll execute you as well, which is also going to give us piety and dread. We really need to improve that dread to start getting our peasants to fear us a little bit more, because at the minute they're not too phased by us. We need to get some better control. Our control's not great, so we do need to improve that. Hopefully we'll gain a second child now with our queen. It's interesting that she is now a queen. We should probably then try and sway Martha instead now. We can demand conversion, which may upset her. Let's just try and seduce her for now. See if we can get her to like us a little bit more. She has given us 2 daughters. It'd be nice to get a couple more sons. We will land some of these sons eventually. How much manpower do we have? Wow, we actually have a decent amount of manpower here. Let's get Asbjorn in charge of it himself. And yeah, let's march home and lift the siege. We've got more than enough manpower that we can hopefully do that. And I think we'll do that before ending the episode. We'll end the episode with the outcome of this war. At least we've got another 100 gold now. We could gain more gold from more raiding. So do you know what? Shall we improve? Shall we improve some of our men-at-arms? We could probably improve our armoured footmen. How much does it cost? 90 gold to increase the size by another 100. Yeah, let's spend that gold and increase them and make them even stronger. Let's make our men-at-arm even better. And Count Aid has finished increased control counter. Perfect. So let's send him off to do that elsewhere. And perfect. Everyone up here seems to be in a much better control now. Let's go to Vinland next. We'll work our way down just like we are with promoting our culture. And our wife... we can actually use our wife as well now, as we actually wasn't using her before, as we didn't get a chance. And considering she's very martial-based as well, we'll go for the chivalry focus with Herja. And scheme discovered. My spy master has come to me with grave news. Chiefess Humfrid of Suffolk is plotting against my priestess. Who? Of Suffolk? We're miles away. Who is our new priestess anyway. Let's have a look at you. Hofgodi Glinlar. There's nothing too exciting about you, really, is there? We could make you our concubine. You're 35, though. You're still trying to, yeah, convert faith, which is good. Does that mean that we can actually have a seer now? No, we still don't have anyone who can fill in as a seer. I can't wait to get that king title so that we can use a few more of those minor titles. And this war, they have higher quality and more men-at-arms, but we have better army commanders, more army commanding traits, and more soldiers, so we should probably win. The game is saying, but I pay no attention to this. This talks bollocks half the time, in my experience. Sometimes it says you've got no chance of winning and you slaughter it. Other times it's like, yeah, this will be an easy win. And we've just actually managed to get an extra 100 troops. And we have managed to catch them just as they were trying to retreat. And we are beating them. Count Aid of Asford has wounded the enemy commander. Perfect. Our champion, Ragnar Bloodaxe, ripped the head off Petrus. Wow, that's 2 heads in one episode that guy has managed to take. Our champion, Slava, killed a mare. And we've absolutely slaughtered that army. But an enemy ally has joined the war, which is unfortunate, but we've had a great victory there, putting us up to 19%. We lost just shy of 300 men. They lost just shy of 500 men. Perfect. Would they be willing to accept a white peace? No, they would not. That's fine. They've retreated. They're going to go for our southern land, so we're actually at war with this land here. Oh no, it's down here, isn't it? It's quite far away. Instead, then, we'll leave our manpower where it is for now. I think we'll end the episode though with that great victory, guys. So thank you all so much for watching. As always, I really appreciate it. I hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to fire your custom characters away here in the comments or join the Discord, which I would prefer if you join the Discord. We'd love to have you in the community. We've gained so many new active members as of late from this series. And don't forget to suggest your names as well. We've got all these nice new mountain lands with rivers and such running up here in our southern Serbian lands. I'm pretty sure this is around the Serbia area, isn't it, if we go on the kingdom titles? Oh no, some of it is southern Croatia and some of it is southern Serbia as well, so we need new Norse names for these lands, so feel free to fire them away in the comments as well, guys. Thank you all so much for watching once more, and hopefully I'll see you all very soon for the next episode of the Raiders of the Adriatic.